Hey, what's up guys? This is TBone here. So today I've got another game I'm going to do a quick review on, and we're going to play through a tutorial game, and I'll tell you about my initial thoughts on it. It's called Destiny Summoner. This game was recommended to me by a viewer, and so I just wanted to say thanks for that. We're going to go ahead and log in. Right now I'm using a guest account, and I'm going to tap to select a server. S33 is the current server that's available, it's the newest one. And so we're starting out here, and I'm going to talk about my initial views and reactions to this game. So this game has more of a, sort of a campaign feel to it, but this is actually an idle hero type game. And so we're going to go through this, and we're going to talk about the gameplay and see how this goes. So Chris introduces us and says, hey, do you want to join our adventure association? Only heroes who pass the trials are qualified. Would you like to try? Now with Callie Archer, Adventurer, it seems like you need a hand. You can't pass the trial all by yourself. Then we got Snowland Banshee. I heard there are many rarities. Let's have a look. And so this is a tutorial phase where you're going to have to follow these gold circles, and we're going to be going through the summon stage. Right now we're in a basic summon. So basic summoning will grant you average heroes. So you can see here we have Callie Archer, which is a ranger type. It's also a C-class hero, which sort of lets you know that it's an average hero. Now we're going to summon again, and this time we get a Snowland Banshee, the two characters that we saw in the very beginning. No surprise there. And this is a mage type, but she is B-class, so she's a little bit stronger than the archer. And now we're going to go back, and we're going to jump right into a campaign. So this is chapter 1, West Prison. You can sort of see, like, the levels, they seem really clean. Like, this is my initial reaction. You can sort of see there's also some effects. You can see the sand flowing through here. They've added some nice touch to this. And so let's deploy Callie Archer and Snow Banshee for the trial. So we're going to go into the first level. And here you can see the monster, and also, like, you can get the rewards for clearing stage 1-1. And here we're going to go ahead and deploy by clicking on these units. So we have two units here, and you can see the attack value as well. So right away you can sort of see we have 744 versus 75, and that tells you the difference in attack power. So right now we're actually stronger, so we should expect to win. And they tell you about factions as well. Different factions are countered by each other. So every unit has a concept of a faction that they belong to. So here's Shield, Shadow, Forest, Chaos. And then we also have Judgment and Doom. So these kind of like counter each other. So Shield is stronger than Shadow, and Shadow is stronger than Forest, etc. Okay, and now it tells you also heroes going to gain energy during combat. So this is how you can cast a spell, and spells are generally going to be stronger than the regular attack. So you can see we dealt quite a bit of damage right there, and it's sort of like a turn-based attack too. So like your heroes will take one turn to attack, and then the enemies will take another turn to attack as well. So now we got easy. The monsters here are no challenge. Since the trial is nothing more than this. Callie Archer, don't take it lightly. There are tougher enemies waiting for us. Now this is a idle hero type game, and what's interesting about this is that there is more of a story to it, in that the characters actually speak. I've played away from AFK Arena as well as Tales of Radiance and also Idle Heroes, and I don't see quite as much of this dialogue, so this makes it a little bit more interesting as well. Now we've got our third type of character, which is a Lizard Guard. That's a warrior type. Also a B-class hero, which is nice. And we're going to go in here and we're going to upgrade him a little bit. So we're going to auto-equip so we can equip equipment on it. And then we're also going to level up. So we're going to bring him up to level 5 right now. And then we can upgrade his initial skill, which is Fire Blast. So upgrading it tells you, like in green, what the upgrade value is going to be. And so we upgraded one time, and now we're going to go back, and we're now ready for stage 1-2. And now we can see that the bosses are, the enemies are a little bit stronger, but we're going to go ahead and click to deploy him. But a warrior class always needs to be in front. And so we're going to go ahead and make this switch. And so you can see here we don't actually have any control over the units once we start the fight. And so this is about knowing how well your units do with each other, and also where they should be, whether it's in the front or in the back, and depends on the units that you're going up against. And so before you fight, you can always sort of see what factions they belong in. At some point, factions will matter a little bit, but right now it's just the tutorial, so we're going to learn about all these types. So Chris says, you can claim different resources here every once in a while. The resources will continue to stack when you log out and can be claimed when you're online again. And this is what it means by idle hero type games, this is where you don't actually have to actively play. Just by letting the time pass, you're going to start collecting items as well. So you can sort of see the gold and all these other things are already piling up. Now we're going to go back out of the campaign, and we're going to be up against the Devil's Servant of the Dark World. He has the ability to tear your team. You need allies, come with me, let me introduce them. So Chris is going to introduce us to some more allies. And so what we're going to do now, we're going to go to Advanced Summon. So we can get something advanced for free. So Advanced Summoning grants better heroes, make him join us. And now we're going to get Temple Bishop, which is a mage. So you can see this is an A-class hero. So that is a much better hero in our team now. So that's good. So we can use the team Temple Bishop. And let's go ahead. And it's from the Judgment faction. Of course, what we want to do is we want to make sure that we give him the best equipment we can. And also we want to level him up. So with this, we're going to level to 5. And then we're going to upgrade his skill. Then we're going to go back and take on Chapter 1-3. So we're going to battle. And we're going to click again to deploy him. Now he's a mage type, so he doesn't need to go in the front. Just having him in the back is okay. And we'll go ahead and battle. And we have 2400 damage attack value versus the enemies here, which is just about 100, close to 200 or so. So this should be no problem for us. But you can see here, we have 2 rounds to go. All right, so after the first round, we're going to be attacking another round of boss. And this one is going to be a Doom type. So Doom type enemies will be, weaker to Judgment faction, which our Bishop is. But similarly, our Bishop will also take more damage from the Doom enemies. That's why they counter each other. So that was an easy one right there. And so now we're gonna take a look and see what's in the back. So you can see here, these are shards. And we have shards of level D type heroes, and we can summon them. It costs 10 shards to summon 1 hero, so we can summon a total of 4 heroes with our 40 shards. But the thing is, D level heroes aren't really that strong, and you don't really need them. So where are they good for? They're going to be used in the altar. So you can disassemble these units, and they can get you Hero Soul and Soul Glint. Hero Soul is what you use to upgrade a hero, and Soul Glint is what you use to redeem new heroes. So we're going to go ahead and fast load all 4 of the ones that we just got. And we're going to decompose them. Unfortunately, these units are no good, but at least we can decompose them for their materials. Poor level D heroes. Anyways, let's go to the heroes section, and now let's go ahead and upgrade our bishop some more. So we can go and level up to 15 now. You can see here are the soul hero souls. Every time you level them up, you're going to go down a little bit, so we're down to 8,300. And then we're going to upgrade a secondary skill. Now again, these skills are automatically casted, right? So you're not going to be able to use them. So you just have to know how well your units are. So it's all about upgrading them to the right level so that you can defeat the bosses. These enemies are going to eventually become really strong to the point where you're going to have to upgrade your heroes a lot more. But initially in the tutorial stage, it is going to be a lot easier. So we're facing up against the same enemy that we faced earlier, so this is not going to be an issue for us. And now we just finished stage 1-4, so that's good. And you can see we're in auto battle right now, so this is where we're going to collect our loot. And here's the stage loot. We can go ahead and get them. And we got something in the bag. So let's go to the bag right now, and we have a bunch of equipment. But these equipments are also low level. So what we can do is we can go ahead and batch decompose them. We basically disassemble all of these things, and then we're going to go ahead and dismantle them. All right, so let's go ahead and dismantle them, and that gets us these crystals. So the crystals are what we can use to then upgrade our equipment. Now, Chris, you cannot pass the trial all by yourself. We need to cultivate all heroes to make the team go further. So cultivate is what they're saying is a way for you to level. So let's go ahead and level them up, and we can do fast enhance, so we can enhance all of the equipments all at once. You can see here we have 120 materials that's required, so we can go ahead and enhance that. And we also have achievements. We'll take a look at those achievements later. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade our Lizard Guard to level 15, so we can upgrade the secondary skill. Then we're going to equip for our Banshee, and we're going to level to 5 so that we can upgrade her first skill, as well as do the same thing for Archer, level to 5, and then we're going to upgrade. Now that we're all done with the upgrade, we're going to go back and fight Juso, which is the right-hand man to the devil. All right. And so Lizard Guard, Jusil is Devil's right hand. We have to take it seriously. Temple Bishop says, I will let him pay the price for his arrogance. All right. So let's see how we do. Now, this is a Shadow faction. So Shadow factions will be weaker to shield, but will be stronger against the Chaos, looks like, which is going to be the Lizard Guard. So Lizard Guard is going to take a little bit more damage in general compared to this. And you can see here we can also turn on 2 times the speed battle. Now this is the basic thing that you would see in all idle hero type games. You want these fights to be faster so that you can grind a little less. Now I'm impressed that we were able to get the speed up already. Some of the games I play, they don't give you that until later on, so this is quite nice. So far this is the tutorial right now. Seems pretty easy, and my overall feel is that it doesn't feel clunky. I like the graphics. It's really detailed. It's really nice, and there's a little bit of dialogue, which is interesting. Some games, they've Tales of Radiance, for example, have completely gone away with any heroes, any dialogue whatsoever, no storyline, and so this is a nice little change. Let's go on an adventure together. You guys don't hold me back. And Snowland Banshee says, arrogance makes no good. Just show me your skills. All right. And Cal Archer, sort of like the mediator. Stop it. We're partners now. Only by uniting as one can we make through all the hardship. Spoken like a wise archer. And now we've done a great job and we can give a name. So I'm going to go ahead and just punch in a regular, just any old name. Let's see. Can I enter it? It didn't really take it, so I just entered some random name because I'm on a guest account. I'm not going to be playing fully on this one. So here it is. After we've played through the tutorial, I kind of want to go through some of the other parts first. So let's take a look. We can also claim 50,000 gold, so that's nice. And we can get a check-in reward. So we can actually claim this, and this gets us 10 Freema. All right, so very first day, you can claim some things. Congrats, you've completed trial to become one of the Adventure Association. You can find help in settings when things get tough during your adventure. And we're going to get various quests, enemies, and unknown challenges. Now, the basic thing here is follow the red dots here. So you can see here, you can get some free gold. Gold is always going to be useful in certain situations as well. And they're free, so that's nice. And quests. By playing through the tutorial, we also got some things that we can claim. The only thing I kind of don't like here is that after you claim it, the things that pop up take a little bit of time. And so this feels a little bit clunky, a little bit slow. Like I kind of wanted to just be able to claim it right away. But it's kind of nice that it's very clean. Like this whole game, like my overall feel and my overall impression is that it just feels clean. Now we also have items in the bag, so we can take a look here. This is Freema Shards. So we can actually get some Freema Shards, and that's a level A character. So that's really nice, because I'm probably going to immediately replace my archer with this guy. Or actually I have 5 slots, so I'll just put him in the 5th slot as well. And in 12 seconds, we're going to be able to earn another 50,000 hero soul. So it's kind of nice that, in a very short amount of time, we're able to earn items. And here we also have a reward for Archangel's Feather, because there is an event right now, Archangel's Blessing. So we can use that in exchange for something. And so now we're going to go ahead and claim this, and in 3 minutes we'll be able to claim 100 gems. So that's really nice. And so let's take a quick look around here. Like, there is just, to me, I've played all of these idle hero type games, and one of the common things that could happen is it could feel very overwhelming because of all of the things that happen. But so far, my impression is that this is really nice graphics, really well drawn. It looks nice, and it doesn't look too overwhelming. And all of these things, it tells you a grow up path, so it tells you where you need to be in order to unlock these items. And so you can also go through boot camp, and this kind of, you have training as well so that you could get additional rewards also. So there's some nice things that you can get here. And my overall feel is that this, while it's the same concept as any other idle hero game, to me, generally these type of games are also very, free to play friendly. And, it's one of those games you come in, you play for 10-15 minutes, and then you're done, you're on your way, and you can come back, collect more things. Like I can go back to the campaign right now, and I can just collect more items. you know, and I can go back and just by doing that, I also just level up. And so it is a generally a good way to spend some time, and you can level up your characters however you want, figure out the factions and so forth. So that's going to be it for me for this particular review. Again, this game is called Destiny Summoner. It's an idle hero game. If you're interested, take a look, check it out. And leave a comment below as well. Leave a like in this video if you enjoyed this. I'm going to continue to provide different reviews for different games I see. I'm going to try and play, games that aren't quite as well known, just so that we can get a good, diverse set of games that we can check out. Again, this is Destiny Summoner, and hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care.